So everyone here enjoys some kind of story, right? I mean, you may enjoy a more action-packed action movie, while some people may enjoy a more slow-paced romantic novel. Well, since I'm a huge movie enthusiast, I tend to watch a lot of movies, read a lot of comics, and play a lot of video games. And the more and more I consume different genres of storytelling, I realize that they all follow a certain pattern. And this pattern is called the hero's journey. Now, Joseph Campbell wrote about this pattern in his book called The Hero with a Thousand Faces. In his book, he explained that the main structure of a story has always been similar, even throughout history, and even in the ancient stories of Egyptian times. So, the first step of the hero's journey is the ordinary day. In this step, our hero is basically a nobody. Our hero is indistinguishable from anybody else in the hero's world, and basically has zero confidence as well. So this is probably our hero's most boring step. Well, the next step, our hero now gets called for adventure with a special letter from a magic teaching school, or literally receiving a message from the local princess. Or it can be as interesting as finding an ancient journal in the woods. So our hero is basically, as the name suggests, it's called for adventure. The next step, our hero gets some kind of assistance. It can be literally getting a special lightsaber or a ring, or it can be something like getting a new magical superpower. Or it can be something symbolic as well, like some old mentor character coming up and restoring our hero's confidence. So in the next step, we have departure. Now, in this step, our hero steps out of his or her comfort zone and steps into the unknown. The world of the adventure is going to take place in. This doesn't have to be a literal travel like point A to point B. In Harry Potter, you can like see Harry and the others traveling to Hogwarts, or taken out from Tatooine. It can be something like mentally as well. It can be like our hero accepting the invitations for a sports tournament if you're into sports movies. So next step, we have trials. Now our hero is in the unknown world, the world with different dangers and traps and villains. And now our hero must learn the ways of this new mysterious world. Think of it as Luke escaping the trash compactor, or any superhero fighting his or her first villain. In the next step, we have approach. Now, in this step, our hero approaches the deepest and darkest corner of the unknown world. Now, think of it as Link traveling to Ganon's castle, or Mario traveling to Bowser's castle, or Luke traveling to Tatooine. This can be like our hero getting ready for the final showdown as well. So next step, we have the crisis. Now this is the deepest and darkest hour of our hero. Now our hero basically fights the dragon, or fights the main villain, or tries to save the galaxy from destruction in some way. Well, since this is the darkest hour of our hero might die or get badly injured. Now this death might seem scary for the audience at first, but it only happens for the hero to be resurrected with more might and power, or some kind of super special weapon to kill the villain. And now our hero defeats the villain and claims some sort of treasure, rescues the hostages, or, I don't know, kill the evil dude that's trying to destroy the galaxy. And next step, our hero returns from the unknown into the ordinary world. Now our hero finished his or her journey and now travels to the ordinary place, to his or her hometown, or his or her safe zone, basically. So in the next step, we have the new life. Now in this step, our hero is no longer just a farmer, or no longer just a high school student. Now our hero is a Cape Crusader, or the one to save the galaxy from the evil dictator, or the local warrior who somehow magically slayed the dragon. So now you might be thinking to yourself, well, I'm just an average nobody. I haven't done anything cool or interesting like those heroes. I don't even have any special powers on my own. I can't summon dragons out of nowhere or do magic tricks. I'm just an average nobody. Well, if you go back to the first step of the hero's journey, the ordinary day or the ordinary world, our heroes thought the same thing. Our heroes had zero confidence. Our heroes found themselves as basically nobodies. All you need to do is accept the call for adventure. Joseph Campbell said this in his book as, claim the key, go to the cave you fear the most and claim the treasure you seek. Anyone can tell a story. Life's a story. So just go out there and tell it. Thank you.